기회를 노려 내 맘 뺏은 너 넌 달라진 게 없어 여전해 난 애가 타고 또 타사냥.
Welcome in, everyone. Second inning of our ball game with 2 away. Here's Jordy Mercer now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, and 2 to Jordy Mercer. Mercer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheel.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom. Digging in, number 13. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
The right fielder, Lourdes.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Uriel stands at second with no outs. Outside, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Throw won't get him. So striding forward now, number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. And another foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, number 34, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Harold Castro. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed. For the second out.
The center fielder.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
The first baseman, Justin.
Line drive to center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Luke Mlb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Mlb is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as we begin the top of the 4th.
Miguel Cabrera.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gurriel ranging forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, number 50 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, and the runner back. So 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. high in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses for ball one. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 8 ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 49.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reyes on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 13. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that base.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the
27.
advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Number 8 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 34. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Harold Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, number 8, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Justin Smoke. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And 0 now. Luke Maile will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, Lou.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 11.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Mercer is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in once again, Jonathan Davis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Maybe the runner at second with one away. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Go, wait for the pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. A tag for one.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
designated
Rendell
hitter.
Grichuk. He flew
Rendell.
out in his last at-bat.
Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
right fielder,
And now
number
they'll
13.
hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Mercer has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next to the Tigers.
At the plate, Miguel
First base.
Cabrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to right field. Gurriel is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting. Number 50.
Ready for another chance? Number 50. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. Jordan Zimmerman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
Stepping up to the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Jays.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
The
it
left
comes.
fielder.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hernandez.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. 1 down.
Now batting. Number
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And quickly there are 2 away. So digging in now, number 8, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up. Mercer shading to his right, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gurriel is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Last time through was a base hit. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with.
Yep, 1 and 2.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Blue Jays,
Coming to the plate now, Mlb. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Mlb The Show. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Bounce it to the left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone to lead off the inning.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, number 34.
Into the box now, number 34. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Castro leads off first with one away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning, the solo home run. So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 34 corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rendell Grichuk. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 13, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. Three to 2 in inning number 8. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Castro scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing get the miss inside.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And Next, it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 50. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
John Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No outs, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in to try it again. Nico Goodrum. Go-ahead run first. Nobody out.
Goodrum.
Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Kristen Stewart. Not much in the way of productivity. Sam Pavilio comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Sam Pavilio.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 0-1 bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there on to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one. Jacoby Jones will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordy Mercer, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Number 34.
Standing in, number 34. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Jones over at second. Mercer at first, one gone. Right to him. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood. Jacoby Jones will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a bullet down the line, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Jimenez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger. He could have come on blue. But he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Danny Jansen will come on now and pinch run here. No balls and a strike to count. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bo Bichette. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 offering, and he just misses inside with the fastball there.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in
Here
the
now
top of
is
the
our
ninth.
final line for
Then they
this
can't get it
afternoon.
done at
내 인생의 최고를 보라 강해져라 LG.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Detroit Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-3. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. Xander Bogaerts had an outstanding day at the plate.
Cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof. Into the box now, Harold Castro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the third baseman.
Popped him up.
Harold
Travis
Castro
is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Hernandez is there, two gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Hero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing I'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1 on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Number 4.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 50. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. John Hicks is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Into the box. Travis comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Grichuk aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Come on, Blue, let's go.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting it.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 Hero, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
On the move again from first. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Jansen, 23 years old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he's safe.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now at the plate, number 8, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat to Oscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count remains full. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers nothing. Now in the box, Kristen Stewart. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Smoke will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will track it down. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Into the box now, number 34. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Line hard. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Number 8 is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Goodwin takes it in, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Jordan Zimmerman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Smoke at second with 2 down. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Goodrum right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number. Striding in once again, Harold Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, 1 there, on to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there 1-0. Cabrera, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Up next for the Tigers.
Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. In there, strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For Toronto, the third baseman.
Now back to the
8.
top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 8. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. You're 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now to Oscar Hernandez, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
All right, let's go.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding into the box, number 34. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Settling in now, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle. Goodrum ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 49. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hard hit ball to second. Goodrum from shallow right. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down too quick.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, number 13. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in and looking for more, Rowdy Tellez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Travis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Travis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front 13-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 50, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down Drew Verhagen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Drew standing in, number 8. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Left side, but well foul. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Goodwin is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in now, number 13. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But you can forgive them as they still. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
So striding forward now, Jordy Mercer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In tight here with the first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Number 34.
Shoemaker comes set. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Number 8 has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Mercer stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Now batting, Devin Travis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave them.
Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting,
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
Stepping up now, Victor Reyes starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Line to the right side and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Reyes on at first, nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In the air now, out to right field. Richard moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 50 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout.
Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor when a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Toronto scored a lucky 13 in this one. Matt Shoemaker gets the win. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the homestand continues with the first of three between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off tonight
under
for
the
Baltimore,
lights.
the second baseman.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bichette is there. One pitch, one out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Roll, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on. Dylan Bundy gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
On the ground to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
This pitch is popped up. Villar is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game is.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Ready now, number 13. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 3. Lined into right, a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Here's Randal Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Tellez, base runner at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Justin.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Next for the Blue Jays.
In now, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Another 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Richard looks up, gone to lead off the inning.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, number 21, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 9. The catcher.
At the plate, Chance Sisco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Peanuts.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles get. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped up, number 1 over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Number 1.
Thank you, Heidi. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Now back.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. A great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. hit high and deep to left field. Gurriel racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis moves over, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Smoke has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A 1-1, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that misses 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. And the Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Here comes the first pitch. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball one. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, a double play. So the base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Cutter low, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Hey!
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Orioles leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Takes this the other way to right. Santander is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Leading off the inning, Chance Cisco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So
Number
digging
1.
in now, number 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And the run is in to score from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Some guys have full power, and that's it. But then there are guys like this. Well, power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
Number 27.
Softly hit to short. And there's one down now. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 44.
Ready once again, Rowdy Tellez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall.
In now, Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Go on to Trumbull will be in time, and the inning is over. And here's Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0. Two and one now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2 to count.
Two pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Ready for another
21.
shot now. Number 21. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miguel Castro will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Popped up. Villano on the move. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52, Ryan.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Popped him up. Tellez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1. Villar at second with 2 down. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitting .429. Derek Law will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Law is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And a curveball in for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line drive to left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 13. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations.
Grounded to first. And Trumbull will take this one on over to the bag, and that in.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51, Ken Giles.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The next 0-2. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Number 21.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 21 is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Gurriel is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clay Buchholz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ken Giles records the save, his first of the year. So that's